time one-on-one Kenny King.
And here it is.
But here tonight, the rematch. What a great addition, a special attraction. World Television title on the line. Kenny King defending in his hometown against Silas Young, the former champion. Wow, I can't wait. Let's take a look. I understand we have some footage of what led up to this World Television. Oh, look at the Cole. He's got a. Oh no!
Kenny King has been eliminated.
We're gonna have a new television champion. Misery connects. Silas Young has won the World Television Championship.
Mr. Final Battle himself.
So next time I see Silas Young, I'm gonna take everything from him. I'm gonna strip him of his title. I'm gonna make him kiss my feet.
Whoa! You want your rematch, Kenny King? You got your rematch, pal. I'm more than happy to give it to you.
This one has been brewing for months.
I'm glad he gets his rematch tonight.
Come on.
Shot a mile away, Ian. Thank you.
And
If Tom's not
here we
going to
go.
do it, I know somebody who will.
You don't gotta get home, but you gotta get out of here, guys. Kenny King, look at that great roll-up.
It's tight.
1, 2, 3, new champion! We got a new champion! Look at that, the new champion!
And there is your winner and brand new Ring of Honor Television Champion, K-I-N-G, Kenny King.
Well, there you saw what led up to this great World Television title match. And Colt, the former champion, defending here at #ROH16. Well, he's got an opportunity to face the man who defeated him. Let's waste no more time. Let's see the man who'll be challenging for the World Television Championship. And
He's got himself a manager, doesn't he?
yeah,
Silas Young coming out with the bruiser.
kind of curious because we saw Bully Ray dismiss him. Maybe some last-minute words of encouragement for the Beer City Bruiser.
You're right. Well, this will be good to see. A great one-on-one, even match. We saw what happened in Atlanta when that happened, and that was a great match. And it was just it was what Ring of Honor was all about. And sometimes Silas Young cannot be what Ring of Honor is all about.
Yeah, and Cole, I think you said it. I mean, for years, Silas Young under the radar here in Ring of Honor, finally gets his opportunity at Final Battle, uses the beer bottle to take out the champion, and then Punishment Martinez becomes the champion.
Right, he had his moment. That was his moment. He said, I'm a star, here I am. And he was, and has established himself as that. But somebody else pulled that from the rug very quickly, and he's coming down the ring right about now. That match yet on television, Ring of Honor television, Kenny King versus Silas Young, such a good match. But the end game was that man wearing that championship around his waist.
Kind of incredible, Colt. It was back here at Death Before Dishonor when Kenny King became the 15th individual to win the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. By defeating Silas Young in Atlanta, he's become just the 3rd ever Ring of Honor competitor, joining Roderick Strong and Jay Lethal to win the Ring of Honor Television Championship twice. And we saw it back last week at Manhattan Mayhem, Colt, when Kenny King teamed with Cheeseburger and Chucky T against Silas Young, Beer City Bruiser Brian Malonis, that this has become more than the television championship.
A little bit more, yes. Silas and Kenny brawling all the way to the back. The heat rose to an all-time high. And yes, that championship right there is on the line. But you gotta think, you gotta know that there's a lot more going on.
And let's take it to the voice of Ring of Honor, Bobby Cruz, for our championship introduction.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Introducing first to my left, the challenger, wrestling out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Weighing 220 pounds, he is professional wrestling's last real man, Silas Young. His opponent to my right, wrestling out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Weighing 235 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Kenny King.
And there you see
look at
Kenny's
his daughter.
daughter, Team Kenny, the original Team Kenny. We know there's been Team Kenny, Team Cody, but this is the original from The Bachelorette. And Kenny King defending this World Television Championship, his first ever defense in his hometown. So, excuse me, his second defense in his hometown. Defended it the first time when he was the champion. We see referee Todd Sinclair.
That makes sense.
With that World Television title. Two great competitors.
I like Kenny's outfit, his entrance. Let's look at the tail of the tape.
And you almost couldn't be more evenly matched, whether it's experience, whether it's size. You see in the graphic Silas Young with that World Television Championship, because this was sort of a penciled in match before it happened in Atlanta, before it happened across the country.
Yep, things are changing at all time. Ring of Honor keeping up with it.
Absolutely, what a great match. We have the fortune of bringing you here a special added attraction.
But this would be the man. I mean, the TV title, you want to put it on the line on a pay-per-view. This is the right man. This is the right match. Great job by the board of directors.
Kind of incredible, the Code of Honor adhered to.
I was going to say, that's a half adhere, but more than I expected.
Well, in the video package, as you see a collar and elbow tie-up, you mentioned Silas Young, Mr. Final Battle, undefeated at Ring of Honor seminal event. It was in this very building where he defeated Jay Lethal. It was in our main event here tonight. In a last man standing match, Silas Young really deserving of this championship opportunity, not only as a former champion, but someone who's had quite a year behind him. One. Great sweep of the leg cover, one. Ooh. Rolls him up, one. Very evenly matched, great drop kick.
You think about wrestlers who have quietly rose the ranks here in Ring of Honors over the years. People like Adam Cole, people like Kyle O'Reilly. Started at the bottom and now moved their way up organically and naturally.
Easy peasy, baby.
That could be and should be the Silas Young story.
Could be and should be the Kenny King story too. You know, Kenny King, former World Tag Team Champion, broke in Rhett Titus, All Night Express. And from there, we see Kenny develop into a great singles wrestler, culminating in that television title win in September.
Now, I'll be honest, when he lost that TV title to Silas, I thought it was going to be a downward spiral for Kenny. I honestly thought that. I thought maybe his wrestling career would be in limbo, and it was not only great, but it was important to see him bounce back that quickly and grab that victory in Atlanta.
Absolutely. Leading up to that, of course, he had a pin on Silas in that six-man match where he and Coast to Coast defeated Silas, Brian Malonis, and Beer City Bruiser. Nice drop down, great leapfrog, and that was really reestablished him to get that championship match. Oh, look at that!
Shout out to an old friend.
Absolutely.
That last chancery put on. Silas Young heads outside.
It's the catcher's breath.
We know Kenny can, he's not afraid if you're on the outside. He'll hit a dive or two.
Certainly will. Sometimes does that tornillo. A great spinning senton.
We got a bit of a chase going on here.
Look at this. Springboard up. Misses. Nobody home with the clothesline.
Yeah, usually throw that apron clothesline. Good jab by Kenny King.
Looks the clothesline here. Hip toss and a beauty. He wants Silas Young back to his feet so he can scoop him up and slam him down.
I know Silas is moving, but it's not for the right cause.
No, hooks the leg. 2.
Silas Young trying to gain some kind of advantage, but Kenny's on him at every opportunity.
The LV and fans who are watching here in Las Vegas and, of course, all around the globe, tell us using the hashtag 16th anniversary who you think will be leaving Las Vegas, the World Television Champion.
Shot. Speaking of Vegas and all the great shows that are happening here in town.
Look at that hammerlock.
Finally Silas on top, but this is when Kenny knows to spin out of this.
And it's kind of amazing because we think of Silas so much as a brawler, but he's a great technical wrestler. Can leave his feet with the drop kicks, the moonsault, the plunges. Driving Kenny down.
I mean, that Arabian moonsault he hits. The plunge.
Charging in. Silas.
But at his heart, he is a brawler and a bruiser.
And it seems like that moment to regroup, that moment to get his wind back, his energy back, really paying dividends, almost like going into pit row when you're a NASCAR driver refueling the gas tank.
I don't know that reference.
Here we go, hooking the leg.
Did you take me for a NASCAR watcher, Ian?
No, but I know the great Steve Grissom used to drive a wrestling-related car.
Bob Holly is the only reference I know.
Come on, man. You want to be a champion? Get up and fight me like
See a great look at the fans here in Las Vegas. And these two are like two great race cars, like two well-oiled machines.
Would you change the references, please?
Here we go, Irish whip and a beauty. Kenny King sends Silas Young into the corner. Silas Young sends King to the outside. Delivers with a forearm.
I don't know why he's saying hi to his friends out there. That's what's going to happen. You take your eye off the prize for a second, Kenny. You're not in there with some schmuck. That's Kenny King.
Hooks the leg. 2. As Silas Young looking to become only the 4th ever World Television
Young. Sorry
Champion.
about that. That's Silas Young. Let's take another look at this.
Yeah, the sellout crowd. We see a replay now. Coming in. Perfect timing to disrupt the ropes. Kenny King didn't even have a shot at getting his footing there.
Yeah, well, he could have if he didn't. I don't say hi to his friends and family out there. You know, when I wrestle in Chicago, it's all business. All business. No me, serious wrestler.
Of course, we saw you compete against Toriano there, but using his body weight, draping it over Kenny King. Close to the midsection, clubbing forearm from Silas Young.
And he was able to escape, but Silas is on top right now.
Irish whip, Kenny King breaks the wrist lock. No, does not connect with the Eddie Gordo. Spinning him around, look for the exploder. Silas Young fighting out of it. So evenly matched, Cole.
I know, it might not look pretty, but it looks good. It does the job.
Wow! Oh, and he just took out a cameraman.
He took out Devin Chen. He took out almost another cameraman, and Devin is down. And I don't think Silas Young cares one bit.
No, I don't think so at all. Rolling him into the ring, hooks the leg, cover. 1, 2. Ooh.
God, and that's cameraman is still down. We got ring crew and security looking after him.
Yeah, Devin Chen still on the ground, one of the great photographers of professional wrestling. We take a look at the replay. Silas Young just tossing Kenny King to the outside. One cameraman gets out of the way. Ooh, he would have smushed his ankle. A little bit of the knee there. Now Silas Young just taunting and teasing Kenny King to get back to his feet. Now wasting time though, Colt.
Still a little bit worried about Devin over there.
Front face lock. That's what he signed up for, though. You gotta be prepared for anything when you're ringside.
Of course.
Clubbing forearms now being delivered across the large part. Kenny's back.
It looks like a lot more behind. That looks like Silas has put on about 10 pounds. I'd say 8 muscle, 2 beer.
Ooh,
whoa!
Look at that!
Whoa! Ass over Keith Tea Kettle. And let's get another look at that. Going for a suplex inside, but Kenny has the right mind. But you can see Silas holds on and brings him right over.
And just the snap of Kenny's neck as his hips hit first.
I don't think science is supposed to work that way. Both men are down. Referee Todd Sinclair with the count. Everything is on the line here in Las Vegas, Nevada. TV title, who's gonna come out of this the TV champ?
In Ring of Honor, we have a 20 count on the outside. Both men have to know that we're getting pretty close here, Colt. That's 16. We're up to 18. 19, Silas and Kenny in. Both men break the 20 count.
Great job on there by Todd Sinclair. But as soon as they both roll in, you can tell they're both down. Might have to restart a count in the ring now.
Yeah, we might need a standing count. Oh, no, we don't. Both men getting to their knees now, trading shots across the bow.
And there is a lot behind those punches. Usually there might not be a lot this deep, but you can tell both guys rocking.
Well, this is personal, Colt. We know the vendetta that's been brewing. Not only are the stakes so high because of that great world television title, only 15 men have held it, But you gotta think that these two men just hate each other.
Oh, he cracked him, and out goes Silas Young. I don't know if it was a smart move or just reflexes. But like you said, you can rest afterwards. You gotta get out of this match, you gotta finish it, you gotta be the TV champion.
Well, he's the king of rock, the 811 hires the Sucker MCs, I'll call him Sire. A tornado to the outside.
Las Vegas royalty right there.
You know what time it is?
What time?
It's selfie time!
Selfie time? I think he's wasting time,
Well,
Cole.
he sure is. I don't know if that was the smartest move. Again, before. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute, great snap, overhead belly to belly.
That'll do the job. Now stop pandering to the crowd.
Yeah, because I think the difference is, oh, wait a minute.
I mean, that guy's got everything. He had Daryl, he had Carol.
Had a beer.
He's got a beer.
And look at Kenny King, he'll sleep when he's dead, like the great Warren Zevon said. He's going to the bottom of the reservoir, looking for any energy he can find. Whoa! High crossbody, 1, 2. Oh.
What wonderful height on that crossbody from the top.
And this crowd, very much into the proceedings. Can't get enough of this television title match. Spinning heel kick missed. Kick to the midsection from Silas Young. Charging in, spine buster. Hooks the leg, 2. Ooh.
I'll tell you, those bar fights in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Silas will take a licking, but he will get up and continue. You can never count this man out. I've seen him in a couple over there in Major Goolsby's downtown Milwaukee. It's a sight to be seen.
Oh, look at that. Great strategy, but Kenny gets to the apron.
Resilient.
Oh, both men giving it all they have. TV title so important. This Vendetta. Whoa! Maybe the driving force at this point, as they were leaving everything in the ring, Colt. Off the ropes, misses. Ooh, that didn't. Can ring his bell. Ooh! Cover! 1, 2. Just the 2 count.
So close to the ropes, but Silas did such a great job of hooking the leg closest to the rope and the arm closest to the rope, making Kenny kick out, and a lot of energy given into that kick out.
Making him use whatever he has left in the tank.
His daughter Mackenzie's still on her feet, cheering on Kenny.
Oh, went from that great full Nelson, spins him out to the kick. Here we go, could be misery. Kenny King gets out of it. Kenny King now has him up. Could be the chin checker, the Royal Flush.
Right to the eyes. Sinclair did not see it.
Great knee out of that. Oh, wait a minute, fireman's carry. Hold that thought. Asman Colt, he likes to go for the plunge like Bernie the Brewer. Diving in. Oh! Hooks the leg. New champion. No!
And you don't expect to see it out of Silas Young, but he pulls it out every time. And not enough, so close as Kenny King's neighbors, friends, and even daughter here cheering him on, making sure he can retain the TV title, but it's not looking good.
Kenny King in danger. Colt, you're absolutely right. And I think we're a misery away from 2-time champion Silas Young. And I think that's what it's gonna need to take, Colt, because look at the fight in Kenny King.
I know, as much as these two hate each other, it's almost like they bring out the best in each other.
Kick to the midsection. Irish whip into the rope, straight way out of it.
Oh, he's got him.
That might be a mistake, Colt.
But he's holding on though.
Oh no.
And he hits it.
He got misery.
But Todd Sinclair is down.
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, now he sees it.
Here we go. 1, 2, new champion. Oh!
So many thoughts must be running through Silas Young's head right now. As we can get a shot at Silas's face. He is not happy.
He is livid. And you know what? That's great positioning by Todd Sinclair. Had to get in there.
Most referees wouldn't have even gotten that. Oh, there's a pin.
Rolls him up. 2. Ooh.
You got to give credit for Todd for even getting that pin.
Oh, has him up. Chin checker. Could be the Royal Flush. We're not going to find out. Silas Young rolls him up, but Kenny King's in the ropes.
He was in the rope. That was your problem. He was in the rope.
And once Silas grabs his arm, Todd was allowing the pin, but Silas once again let go of that and would rather argue with Sinclair.
Yeah, big time mistake. Miz with a clothesline. Here we go, countered. Dumps him to the apron. Shoulder to the midsection now. Oh, he caught him. Caught him cold. Royal Flush. Kenny King's finishing move.
Middle of the ring.
Got him.
The winner of the match and still Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Kenny King.
Well, what an outstanding World Television title match here. Kenny King retaining in his hometown, but a bit of an unforced error by Silas Young, knocking down referee Todd Sinclair when he went for misery. But this was the difference. That Royal Flush, the move he beat Kushida with here at Death Before Dishonor, the move he beat Silas Young with, and retaining the World Television title here tonight. Kenny King, what a victory. Kenny King, your World Television Champion.
And like I said, brings out the best in each other, but right now it isn't Silas Young standing holding that title. It's the local Kenny King.
And it certainly could have been, right? I mean, these are... Colt! I know who that is.
Well, it's the 16th anniversary. And Austin Aries has had a lot of titles here in Ring of Honor, the world champion. But what's he doing here now? He's not on the team.
And you see the spread. Hey, Colt, he knows Kenny King very well.
Of course he does.
To congratulate Kenny King on a hard-fought victory. In case some of you haven't been paying attention lately, I've been traveling the globe collecting belts.
We could call them belts here, not a problem.
And it just so happens, while I've collected a lot of belts here in Ring of Honor, there's one title I haven't won, Kenny King. And that's the ROH Television Championship. So we have our history, but I'm going to make this real simple, real clear. You've got something on your shoulder that I want.
As clear as you can make it,
Because
Colt.
the belt collector is never done collecting belts.
I don't believe it. Austin Aries
Yeah, who'd have thunk?
back in Ring of Honor.
And I'd like to say throwing out a challenge.
Come get it.
And it looks like, as we see Kenny King in the ring, laying down the championship, almost inviting Austin Aries. And look at this, a sign of tit for tat and eye for an eye. Championship's on the ground. Meanwhile, Silas Young, he's kind of wrapped up all in the middle of this. A man, well, I think may have a rightful claim, and maybe a championship match down the line. I can't even process this, Colt. I don't.
Well, I want you to process one thing, Ian. Austin Aries has shown up in Las Vegas, Nevada.